What's up, guys? Welcome back to the non-existent of Morphean paradox, the fourth of Silver Shallots. Last time we we died like 2 times. We were a knight and like a demon lord somewhat. We died 2 times, and what else happened? We met new characters somewhat, and now we're in a town with Lilith, because she's also alive. I think that's the gist of it. So yeah, let's continue. The streets bustled with people, the air thick with a pungent mix of horse manure, baking bread, cured leather, and cheap spices. The bakery owner nearby pushed out a batch of freshly baked flat bread. The rising steam making you involuntary step back.
这里就是金盏镇啦。哦，糟糕，好像一直忘了做自我介绍呢。我叫莉莉丝。
Yes.
可以告诉我你的名字吗？
We already know you're Lilith. The twin-tailed girl tilts her head, watching you a breeze swift by. Her silver hair laced with sunlight dances in the wind. Well, I can't see any sunlight from my point of view. Okay, there's not much of a sun either. Your heart suddenly began pounding in your mind, in chaos. Your name? Oh yeah, I forgot I had dementia. Good question. You can't remember anything. Maybe you got knocked around in that cart. But deep in your mind, some word seemed to be faintly echoing. Morphean paradox. Is that what it was called? The mysterious girl who introduced herself as Lilith is still watching you with a smile. Will you tell her your name? I am Morphean paradox. The words slipped out, though you didn't know what they meant.
逐梦者，这听起来可不像是个名字啊。
Yeah, it doesn't sound like much a name. I guess you're right. Seeing that you haven't spoken for a while, Lilith just smiled and shrugged.
没关系，我们还有很多可以深入了解的机会。
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
比如，你可以和我讲讲你的过去、你的家庭，或者为什么要来金盏镇。
I would, Lilith, but really don't know anything about my past. A buzzing swelled in your mind, and Lilith's voice faded into the distance, growing ever more faint. Gosh. Your past? Yes. Who exactly are you, and why are you here? You can't remember anything, yet everything around you felt strangely familiar. And this girl before you, you should be wary of a stranger, yet you couldn't help but think about and respond to her questions. As if you had done so, as if you had always done so naturally, instinctively.
你看起来也是一名冒险者。
You look like an adventurer too. Lilith's voice briefly pulled you out of your thoughts. My loss of memory. I don't remember. I don't remember anything. I don't know who I am, and I forgot my past.
失忆吗？这种现象在冒险者身上还蛮常见的。
I didn't know memory loss would be common amongst adventurers. Morphean paradox. That's the only thing I remember.
逐梦者，也许你该找到他，这样就会记起你到底是谁了。
I don't know who the Morphean paradox is, though. Lilith suddenly leaned closer and lowered her voice.
或者，其实你就是那个逐梦者呢？
That's true. I could be the Morphean paradox. Just remember myself. You were so close that you could almost hear her heartbeat. Her light crimson eyes were strikingly bright in your vision. You wanted to tell her everything about yourself, but right now you were just an empty shell. Like a snail. Well, not really empty. What was that noise? Just then you felt yourself shoved aside by brute force. Ah, I remember now. No, I already said no. Didn't you promise to buy me a new sword once this commission paid out?
上个委托的赏金都用来赔礼道歉了，你不会忘了自己把人家农田烧了吧？
那是意外。不说这个，那之前攒下来的钱呢？
你不是说不想一直住旅馆？我就在郊外找了一个房子。
A man and a woman walked past you. Your gaze fell on a huge backpack strapped to a man's back. Must have been him who bumped into you. You were about to call out to them when a small voice suddenly interrupted you.
那个，对不起，对不起，他们是我的朋友，正急着去赶委托，没有注意到你。
Oh no, it's fine. You don't have much armor on. Is that all the armor you have? Much armor? Is that a mace? I think that's pretty cool.
我替他们道歉。
You notice a petite girl almost hidden behind a massive bundle. She looked nervous, avoiding your gaze.
我们该走了，真的非常不好意思。
She gave you an apologetic nod, then jogged off after the bickering pair ahead. Your gaze followed the departing trio. They wore leather armor and had weapons on their waist.
那个女生是不是很可爱？
Ah. Deny only observe their attire. Deny you're cuter. Admire. You're cuter. No, you're cuter. Lilith clearly didn't expect you to say that. She widened her eyes in surprise.
这种话不能随便说的。
Indeed, I can just say things like this. I think. Unless that's illegal where this town is. I don't know. I really don't know the laws about this town.
不过，我就当作是夸奖，收下好了。
I would
看
hope
他
so.
们的方向，大概是要去服务中心了。
Ah, service center. Where the hell are we now?
我想想，是一个管理工会发布委托的地方。
Ah, okay. Guild?
只有加入工会、注册在籍的冒险者，才能做讨伐魔物的营生。冒险者们聚集在一起，成为同伴，互相扶持，一同前进，克服万难。服务中心的宣传海报上是这样说的。
Pretty cool. Are we gonna get a guild?
他们的关系看起来不就非常不错吗？
Companions, huh? You silently repeated those words in your mind. Your eyes rest on the street. The crowd is indeed many adventurers, occasionally bursting into hearty, honest laughter. You can't help but wonder, did you once have companions like this too? Now that you've disappeared, are they worried about you? Maybe they're out looking for you right now. For a moment, you felt an urge to learn more about your surroundings. Learn everything about your surroundings. Suddenly, you wanted to know, where in this world are you? How are you supposed to survive? I'd like to look around nearby.
附近转转吗？当然可以。你打算做什么？
Ooh. The bakery? Chat with the owner? Head to the street corner, chat with the soldiers? Go to the notice board, check. Ooh. Let's chat with the bakery. Bakery guy. The bakery door was wide open. Behind the counter, a man was using a wooden paddle to turn the bread on the baking tray. Seeing someone coming, he glanced up, but his hands never stopped working.
两位需要什么？
You paused to think. Your outfit did stick out a bit in the bakery, so you found a quiet corner to stand in. Have you seen me before? 28%. Ah, I can. Check result. 10. Success. The owner looked up and down for a while, then frowned. He shook his head.
我可是这条街出了名的记性好，谁买过什么，买了多少面包，我可都记得牢牢的。
You've got the best memory in the street.
更别提你这种大块头，要是来过，我指定记得。
So he doesn't remember us. Before you can get a word out, he flicks his wrist with precise ease, flipping the bread perfectly on a tray.
我看，你和旁边的小姐一定是冒险者吧？虽然挺多人都不太喜欢你们这些家伙，都觉得是些舞刀弄剑、精力过剩的问题儿童，但我还蛮佩服的。
Oh, I appreciate it.
多亏他们 整天和那些奇形怪状的东西呲牙，让我这小店可以平安开下去。
What type of creatures, like the goblins?
我可不指望格里芬那帮士兵能处理掉多少问题。
Griffin soldiers, huh? Griffin soldiers.
喏，就是街边站着的那2个。
Following the owner's gaze, you saw 2 soldier-like figures leaning against the corner across the street, each holding a wine bottle, faces flushed red.
那就是2个酒囊饭袋，没什么用处。最近王城派了个叫朗尼的副官来，听说那家伙严厉得很，真该让他给这2个家伙抓去矿场。
The mines. The owner definitely. What? I can't speak.
说不定还有点用处。
Maybe they would be useful in the mines. You and Lilith left the bakery empty-handed. Lilith looked at you and suddenly broke into a smile.
我没想到有人会一上来就问这样的问题。
Well, stop judging me.
你见过我吗？
Lilith laughed harder and harder, her hair bouncing with her shaking shoulders, her eyes curving into thin crescents.
抱歉，你还有其他想看的吗？
Let's see. I say we go talk to the soldiers, because remember, it might be the ones from earlier. They said they would repay us. We might get some compensation. Near the wall by the street, 2 men dressed like soldiers were holding bottles of liquor, boasting about their heroic battles against monsters. Actually, this might be a bad idea. I forgot they were drunk. You studied their attire. It looked increasingly familiar. Wasn't that the same? Wait, never mind. They might remember us. Same uniform you saw the two cart drivers wore? Oh gosh. Damn, could they be working together? Either way, first find out where their headquarters is. Perhaps you could go investigate yourself. Perhaps the clues to what you lost before walking, lie hidden there. Excuse me, you thought about how to phrase your question. Headquarters? That word didn't seem quite right.
2位，请问金盏镇这边银色格里芬的营地在哪里？
Right camp. That's the word you were looking for. The 2 soldiers' faces flushed red, let their eyes for a while before waving you off dismissively.
去，别打扰我们喝酒。
Dang. Okay. Well, ooh, locked. I'm one of the deputy's subordinates. I'm one of the deputy's Ronin's subordinates. I just wanted to ask how to join you guys. Ooh, what if I say this one? You deliberately straighten your back and tighten your cloak. According to the bakery's owner's description, Ronin should be a rather strict and rule-abiding fellow. The 2 soldiers in front of you go pale, hurriedly hiding their bottles behind them.
您是朗尼副官的部下？
听说那个四爷最近确实在派人到处巡查。他们刚从王城过来，不清楚方向也正常。
You maintain a composed posture, waiting for the 2 soldiers in front of you to answer your question.
就在那个路口，左转出城，很快就能到。
Huh. You nod, squeezing out from your throat.
还请您在朗尼副官面前美言几句。
要是这次讨伐，
或者把这家伙抓去牵线也行，我就好好守在城里，保护居民们的安全。
Josh.
问你这家伙。
The 2 soldiers suddenly start arguing while you haven't gotten the information needed, leave the street corner without looking back.
看来他们的关系也没有那么好嘛。
Yeah, I don't think it is.
还要去别的地方看看吗？
notice board, flyers on the wall. You approached the wall, covered with old tattered newspapers. The text had been washed away by rain, making it hard to read. Leaning in for a closer look, the only legible thing left was freshly posted wanted notice. The wanted notice bore a blurry photo of a girl with long white hair and a pale velvet eyes. Wait a second. Wait, that is a really funny doodle. Below in small print it says Callan Scarlet or Colleen Scarlet? One of them. Highly dangerous. If you have any leads, please contact the nearest Griffin soldier. Oh yeah, I forgot they did change the names. See how that one says Karen Scarlet? They changed it to Callan Scarlet. I forgot about that. That is a really funny doodle. I like that. Your gaze shifts to another paper beside it with Church of Isaiah, written in large, ordinate calligraph. It seemed to urge people to follow in the goddess's footsteps, ending with, "The goddess's radiance shall forever guide humanity."
伊赛亚的宣传布告贴得到处都是呢。
Yeah. Yeah. You seem to have heard those words. On the carriage too. Something about buying corpses was related to them.
银葱之森最大的宗教组织，信奉伊赛亚女神，时常组织一些神官到镇子上做教义宣传。不过我对这些是不太感兴趣啦。
Yeah. Nothing worth examining further. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, last one. You shake your head. Nothing worth paying attention to here. Seeing your frustration, Lilith smiles and pats your shoulder.
还有很多地方都没去看过，也许我们可以去远一点的地方走走呢。
Ooh, a walk? I want to go on a walk. Lilith's right. You should check out other places. Maybe something will jog your memory. Or gather more information if someone could recognize your gear.
这位先生，我打远一看就知道您身手非凡呐。
What do you want? A man in a long robe suddenly emerges mysteriously from a crowd blocking your pathway in an eager tone.
尤其是这把剑。
You better not be trying to buy my stuff. Your gaze falls on the iron sword at your waist. No patterns or gems, and it's even a bit rusty. But you just used it in battle. Well, maybe your combat skills have nothing to do with the quality of your weapon. Still, this is an opportunity. Ask this man. Have you seen me before? Scrawny man freezes for a second. Then an exaggerated smile spreads across his face.
见过，当然见过。正是因为有您这样出色的冒险者，金盏镇才能在魔王军的铁蹄下安然无恙呀。
So you do remember? You do know me?
但您这把剑，它上面充斥着
Suffused with what we mean? The man tenses his face, making exaggerated expressions, then finally shakes his head vigorously.
不祥的气息。不过没关系，我们正巧有着可以净化一切的圣水。
Are you trying to purify my sword?
您只要将剑交给我，我很快就会将它处理干净的。
Oh, the man chatters endlessly in your ear, while your stomach growls at an inappropriate tune. What? What? Oh, I can't speak, man. His eyes dart, and he quickly pulls out a piece of bread from his bag. Okay, I think this is one of the people from the church. It's just a theory.
面包铺新出炉的，您一定饿了，快吃些东西吧。
You're giving me bread? I might take it. The faint wheat aroma from the street moments ago is now amplified. Since waking up among a pile of corpses and traveling all the way here, you haven't eaten anything. And fighting goblins, don't forget that. You look at the golden, brilliant bread, almost imagining its soft texture as you bite into it. Refuse. Refuse. I'm not that hungry. Oh, what do? I should really take it though, right? I should take. Oh, but why would I want to refuse it? Do you think if I do take it, he's gonna like ask for something back? Shoot. Do you think he's gonna ask for my sword if I do take it? And he's like, now you have to give me your sword because you took my bread. I gave you my bread. Oh, I really should take it though. You grab the bread, about to relieve your hunger. Pains. When Lilith beside you grabs your arm.
这可不太对劲。路上的陌生人会愿意给你一块新鲜出炉的面包吗？
True. You understand. There are indeed many things that don't add up. For instance, why are you suddenly so hungry?
真的要吃这块面包吗？
Are you really gonna eat this bread? Forget it. Seeing Lilith grab your arm, your mind becomes much clearer. You're certain something's definitely wrong. You drop the bread on the ground. Seeing your reaction, the man doesn't get angry. He just smiles awkwardly and waves his hand.
没什么，也许只是不太合您的口味。但我真的是在为您着想。现在的世道这么乱，我们伊赛亚教一直在为人类的生存尽最大努力。这也是我在圣辉堡接受过训学，能看出您的剑已经附着了黑气。 说不定就是黑雾。对，没错，您知道这个东西有多糟糕。一旦感染，您就会彻底的死掉，凉透了，然后被那些游走在街头的运尸官把尸体偷走倒卖。
The man's step rambles on quite a bit, but you only catch the last part. So those two who are stuffed you into the cart at the beginning were actually corpse collectors. Oh, seeming to understand your concerns, the man rummages through his bag and finally producing a sparkling crystal.
我把这枚代表本人教职的水晶石抵押在这里，也作为我高尚人格的担保。
You take the crystal he hands you. A stone surely can't cause any more trouble, right? Salmon crystal. Check result, 93. Failure. Oh gosh, just the transparent crystal. You can't really see anything special about it. Come on, you're no craftsman. Don't be so hard on yourself. You really don't get what's worth scamming about this rusty iron sword at your waist. You slowly reach for the sword at your waist, but feel something tug on your cloak. It's Lilith. She watches you with a worried expression while the man waits quietly for your response. What do? Should you hear what Lilith says? Hear what Lilith says? Lilith pulled you aside.
我能感受到这块水晶上有某种魔法。
Oh.
虽然大概率它并不是什么珍贵的宝物。
Well, that sword doesn't look like anything good to offer. I think that sword doesn't look like anything good either.
不像是好东西。
Realizing she's gotten a bit emotional, Lilith clears her throat and lowers her voice.
好吧，不是什么好东西，随便你吧。反正这是你的剑，你有权决定它的去留。
Lilith seems a bit upset. You can't figure out why she's suddenly talking like this.
这位先生，您真的没有考虑好吗？
Have you really not made up your mind?
这可是来自于圣辉山一带的圣水，有了它做洗涤，您的剑一定能恢复如初的。如若不是看到您这样伟岸的冒险者即将陷入险境，我才不会将圣水花费在这种事上呢。
I get it, I get it. The man looked deeply moved. His words are earnest. You could even see tears welling up in the corner of his eyes. I trust Lilith more. What? Impossible? Impossible? What? What do you mean impossible? What do you mean? Impossible? What? Why is it 100? I'm still gonna click it. Check result 44. Success! Thanks for the kind offer, but there's no need. You spot someone lurking at the street corner nearby watching you. Oh god.
为什么，先生？我也是为了您考虑。
还废什么话，蠢蛋！我们被发现了。
What? Sure enough, seeing you put away your sword, the man who was watching from the corner immediately stepping out and stood behind his companion. While you were still sizing up the man's muscles, the bald guy had already raised his fist. At the same time, you heard the sound of metal being drawn.
又是2对2，
2-2 again.
别忘了，我也是一名剑士。
Draw your sword, you finally shown your true colors. You were so patient talking to me for so long. You finally shown your true colors. Aha, so I did make the right choice. They were just trying to steal my sword. Hey big guy, surely this clue eventually was... Gosh. Looks like we've really been underestimated. Oh, we're winning this. Hold on. Dang, I need to remember these. Hold on. That's the Captain's Authority. I don't remember what these do. Hold on. It's like a target and a magic part. Ooh, this one's good, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, Lilith down. Oh. Bleeding. What the heck? He pointed at me. They both pointed at me. Can I use this one? Oh my gosh. I think I won. They didn't even do any damage.
我就知道这家伙不好惹。
What do you mean I knew I was trouble? You're the one that was trouble trying to take my sword. Give me bread that was probably poisoned or
计
something.
划有变，快撤！
You better retreat. The men posing as Isaiah, devotees let out pathetic yelps and vanished in a nearby alley in a flash. You tried to catch up, but they clearly knew Marigold Town streets better and quickly vanished into the depths of the alley.
那家伙一看就是个惯犯。
You glanced again at the slightly rusted iron sword at your waist. Still couldn't figure out what made it so special. But considering how well it handled, you decided you'd treasure it for a while. Thank God I didn't give it up. You wearily leaned against a slightly cold wall with everything that's happened. You feel even hungry now. Dude, I'm hungry in real life. The piece of bread that was offered to you.
应该很饿吧？
You must be hungry, right? Yeah, I'm hungry.
其实我刚刚也买了面包啊。
You bought bread? You reached out and took the bread, even though you've just met. You somehow feel a natural sense of trust towards Lilith. Trust her, and trust everything she offers you. Through the gap in your helmet, through the gap in your helmet, you put the bread in your mouth. It was just as sweet and soft as you imagined.
恢复好体力了吗？感觉你比刚刚有精神了一些。
Yeah, some good bread. More energetic. Really? I don't know how Lilith could tell. I don't know how Lilith could tell through your helmet. Your aura.
不如我们去服务中心吧，先带你注册成在籍冒险者，想办法找点活干。
That's a good idea. You'll help me register as an official adventurer? Indeed, figuring out your current situation is more important than some sword. something in the alley. Go check out the guild service. Ooh. We can come back though, right? Come back though, I think. I want to check out the military
我
camp.
觉得我们还是直接去工会服务中心会比较好哦。
哦，
毕竟现在时间也不早了，还有很多事情要忙。
Lilith doesn't seem to waste any time anywhere, but going to the service center isn't a priority for you. You don't know anything. Don't remember anything. Where you go doesn't really matter, does it? I still want to check it out. After all, I don't remember anything. Maybe I can get some help at the military camp.
好吧，确实可以小小的去一趟。
Yes. After a brief moment of thought, the girl agreed to your choice. You've lost count of how many times she's let you do your own thing. Why is she being so nice to me? The strange question lingered in your mind. After eating a little, your brain was still running on low power. Without enough fuel, it's hard to drive this machine called brain. So you decided to focus on figuring out your next meal instead. I remember the military camp was around here. If we could even score a hot meal.
等一下，
Wait a moment.
你就这样过去吗？
What do you mean? Her face twisting to something between curiosity and gross. She pokes your armor like she's touching roadkill.
你现在身上脏兮兮的，就这么走过去的话，会被当成流浪汉赶跑吧？
Guess a little dirty. Only then did you notice your wretched appearance, waking from a corpse cart and fighting and fleeing all the way had left you covered in muddy stains. Blood had dried in your blackish brown clumps on the outer layer of your armor. You look utterly disheveled. True. I've really made a mess of myself along the way. Wait, why are you so clean? Your voice carried disbelief. The girl stood tall and poised. Her clothes spotless, her exposed skin without a speck of dust. How on earth did she manage that? Well, it's because she's Lilith. That's how.
这是女孩子的秘密哟。
Girl's secret. That must be a pretty big secret. Lilith placed a finger to her lips in a shushing gesture, then blushed slightly.
好啦，不要再盯着我看了。我想到一个好办法。讲讲。
Ta-da! Lilith produced a robe from somewhere. It felt strangely familiar. Isn't that the robe from the scammer earlier?
哎呀，这个时候就不要讲究这么多了，快穿上吧。
Your armor couldn't come off just yet, but luckily the robe was roomy enough with Lilith's help. You cinched in the belt and looking at the gate. There are stretch. With your filthy body now wrapped in the white robe, you transformed from a vagrant into a battle-worn, weary knight.
看起来很潇洒嘛，就像教廷来的圣骑士大人一样。
I appreciate it.
好啦，我们快走吧。
Lilith placed her hand on your shoulder and push you towards the military camp. The Griffin military camp is on the outskirts of Marigold Town. From a distance, you could see the tents of varying heights. Along the low outer wall, a squad of soldiers was marching into the distance, apparently on patrol.
营区重地，闲人禁止入内。
You and Lilith turned toward the voice. The guard at the gate was striding towards you, and when his gaze fell on your robe, you saw him falter mid-step. Along with it, his expression softened considerately.
阁下来营地是有什么公务上的事情吗？
I'm looking for work.
工作？
A confused expression appeared in the guard's
为
face.
什么会来格里芬的营地？您应该去伊赛亚之石。无论您是朝圣者还是教廷的公务人员，都应当先去那里登记注册。
Register talking. Oh, register first. Register. Of course, you're not You're not any kind of official. These clothes were just stripped from a scammer. Unsure how to respond, you shot Lilith a pleading look, and she took it as a hint immediately.
其实是这样的，这位骑士大人是从圣辉堡来的朝圣者，正在迎从之森旅行，而我是大人的护从。我们之前在城外遭遇了魔物袭击，多亏了女神大人庇佑，我们才得以幸免于难。但是行李却在战斗中丢光了。
Lilith furrowed her brow slightly, as if genuinely worried about the non-existent luggage.
这位骑士大人恪守骑士荣耀，不愿乞讨，希望能以劳动换取报酬。但是我们，请问您能施舍一点钱吗？一顿热饭也可以。我们真的累坏了。
原来是这样。最近金盏镇有骗子冒充神职人员的传闻，这可是重罪。我们也在排查这件事。
Dude, this music is so good. They need to make like a CD or something. Soundtrack. The guard kept scrutinizing you. You stood tall, appearing calm, but your palms were already sweaty. Lilith beside you wore an awkward expression.
不过有小姐您这样的美丽护从跟随，二位的身份自然是无需质疑的。至于工作，很抱歉，外人不能进入营区。
Make sense?
不过也不能让二位就这么忍饥挨饿。这样吧，这是我个人的一点资助，请您收下。
Things had come this far, so you had no choice but to play the aloof knight persona. Lilith had improvised for you and accepted the money pouch. We got money? Thank you for your generosity, sir. The guard said nothing but shrugged his chest with his right fist in a solemn military salute. Your guilt deepened a little more. That does feel a bit guilty, doesn't it? You quickly pulled Lilith away from the camp. Once out of sight, you hurried, tore off the robe. Lilith's face also showed an apologetic expression. That was way too intense.
抱歉，我也不知道这件事，只是想让你看起来好一点。不过，你刚才的表现很不错哦。
I tried.
最后那一句像模像样嘛，或许你以前是个演员也说不定。
You think I used to be an actor? I could be like, I don't know, Vin Diesel or something. Maybe so. Let's not do that again. Something in the alleyway. We're obviously going to the guild center, but I want to check this out, because if I don't, I'm going to be so curious, and I'm going to be like, oh, I missed that. I wonder what I missed, so I have to go see. Check result 78. Failure. Oh, no. You stepped into a pitch-black alley, a stark contrast to the bustling outside. The walls were sleek with moss and cardboard boxes laid piled everywhere, but nothing special here. You and Lilith returned to the street. I say we try it again. Check result. Failure. Okay. What if I keep trying it? Success! Oh my gosh. I can actually do that. You walk towards the rather dark alley, pitch black and gloomy, completely different from the bustling outside. The walls were covered with damp moss, and cardboard boxes were piled everywhere. And there was a package.
咦，这个包裹有点熟
Familiar.
悉呢，在哪里见过呢？
You also felt like you've seen this package somewhere, until a familiar conversation drifted from the street corner.
这可是这次委托收集的所有素材了。
Oh.
刚刚为了买面包，怕挡到其他人，我就把包裹放下了。我记得是在这附近来着。
真不知道说你什么好。哎呀，这么重要的东西。
先别着急，仔细找总能找到的。
Eileen, forget it. If we can't find it, we'll just do another run. You remembered now. This was the giant package that had successfully bumped into you on the street. Don't take it. Shout at them, hey, the package is over here. Yeah. Hey, the package you're looking for is over here.
谢天谢地，总算是找到了。没了它，我们这个月的绩效就完蛋了。
哎呀，离月底还有一段时间呢，就算弄丢了，我也能再多打几只魔物啊。
你还是多休息吧，没必要这么拼命。
Hey, I did the right thing, okay? Sounds like they're pretty good partners. Maybe they're companions from some guild.
是你。
It is indeed me. A soft, familiar voice spoke up. Nino is the girl hiding behind the other two. She was looking at you with sparkling eyes, seemingly happy.
不好意思，又给您添麻烦了。
Oh no, don't worry. As if remembering something, she ignored her two bickering companions and pulled a purple crystal from her massive bundle. What?
这是我们在诡谲之地捡到的一块水晶，应该值一点钱，请您收下。
You're giving me a cool purple crystal from the eerie lands? She held the gleaming crystal in both hands and bowed deeply to you. This crystal certainly looked more valuable than the weird one that the man gave you. Perhaps because you hesitated so long, the other two adventurers turning their attention to you as well.
就当做是我们的谢礼。
You accepted the purple crystal. After packing up, the three adventurers left noisily. Seeing your gaze lingering on the three of them, the silent Lilith finally spoke up and interrupted your thoughts.
看起来又做了一件好人好事呢。该说不愧是一位冒险者吗？
Of course I would do another deed. I'm not just gonna take their stuff. Then we'd be like enemies and stuff. And you don't want that, You want to be like cool and stuff, friends. Also, we got a purple crystal. I don't know what it does or what ore it is, but might be like some netherite or something.
不过，你还真是受女孩子欢迎呢。
How did you know, Lilith? Popular with the girls, you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe it. I just did what I should do. Oh, I didn't see your face. I didn't realize you looked upset. I just did what I should do. Is Lilith upset? You caught a subtle hint of something in Lilith's voice, something almost unfamiliar.
生气？我也不知道呢。不过我会希望你交到更多的朋友。
You waited for a moment, but Lilith didn't say anything more. You and Lilith left the alleyway and returned to the street corner. Wait, are we able to go back to the alley? Oh, I feel like that would be blocked off after. Probably. It would probably just replay the same thing, I'd imagine. Now we can finally go to the guild service center. Oh gosh, it's nighttime. With Lilith leaving the way, you soon arrives at the guild service center. What is it? Lilith stared at the tightly closed doors of the service center with an incredulous expression. This look on Lilith's face was quite fresh. You watched with interest for a while.
抱歉，路上好像浪费了太多时间。服务中心已经关门了。
Oh no, it was all my fault. We wasted too much time. I'm sorry, Lilith. Clearly, Lilith's hope of registering as an official adventurer has been dashed.
如果没法成立工会，不就只能睡街边了吗？
Oh no, I don't want to sleep on the streets. Lilith mumbled something under her breath that you couldn't quite understand.
明明都这么多次了，为什么我还会犯这种错误啊？
Then she let a long sigh. That alley from earlier should do for one night.
你或许有当流浪汉的天赋呢。不过镇子上不允许随意点火，想要让夜晚温暖一些的话，还是去诡谲之地比较好呢。啊，就是我们一开始见面的那片森林啦，挺有纪念意义的，不是吗？
Oh, the Eerie Lands. That's the forest where we first met. Are you sure it was the Eerie Lands where we first met? I mean, maybe. Memorable. You recall the unforgettable experience of sharing a bed with corpses. Ha! Memorable indeed.
不好意思， 他们可能要晚一些。
What? That voice sounded somewhat familiar. Looked up and saw a girl not far away, bowing repeatedly to a tall, thin man. This dude is... Those are claws. This is not a man. This is a Wendigo. Why is he holding that thing? You remembered her, the smallest girl from the trio of adventures you met at the street corner. Her name was Erin.
哎，这位小姐，太阳马上就要落山了，我的宝贝们可都在你朋友的手里。一些要紧的宝贝，我也不希望你的朋友们没办法按时完成委托，这对我来说也会非常麻烦。
可能是路上发生了什么事情，耽误了。我这就去找他们。
哎，小姐，您的身体看上去可不算好。好吧，我们还是在这里多等候一段时间。
So the supplies was going to be given to him.
啊，这边的2位冒险者。
She's talking. Maybe you've been eavesdropping too close. The man finally noticed you. Oh no. His slender body was hidden beneath a wide, finely tailored robe. His tone gentle and polite. A strangely dressed fellow. You can't help but think on the streets. But think of street con artists.
我并不是什么街头骗子，只是一个等待宝贝货物们赶紧回到我手上的可怜商人。
Oh, merchant.
他们本该在日落前送到，但现在却不知所踪。我想他们大概停在了诡谲之地。2位看上去就身手不凡，不知可否委托2位调查我货物的行踪？
You want us to go into the Eerie Lands to look for your cargo? And you'll hire us? His tone was full of helplessness. You stared at him, trying to read his motions, but where his face should be a bit shrouded in darkness. Was there some strange magic in this place? How could everyone figure out what you were thinking?
你们啊，是你？
Indeed it is.
你们要接下委托吗？拜托，护送商品的是我的2个朋友，他们让我在这里接应，我也等了很久，我很担心是不是出了什么意外。诡谲之地那边最近可多了不少魔物呢，虽然实力都不强就是了。
Are we gonna take the job? Seeming to realize his sudden request was a bit unresponsible, the merchant slapped his forehead.
如果有好心人愿意帮助我的话，我会给他一些小小的奖励。
Small reward, you say? The merchant held up one hand and waved it in front of you. A slap? 5 coins? 5,000 coins? Okay, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Oh, okay. I want to say 5,000 coins, because what if he's like, you know, yeah, I'll give him 5,000 coins. 5 coins?
您未免把我们琥珀天平的商人想得太抠门了些。是500金币。
500 gold coins.
500金币对于这种委托而言，可不是小数目呢。而且诡谲之地也不是什么危险的地方。
The gazes of both Aaron and the strange merchant were fixed on you. You felt like you were carrying too much expectation. You're planning to go to the Eerie Lands anyway. Just taking a look shouldn't cause any trouble. But help take a look.
非常感谢你。对不起，我在上一次委托中受了伤，暂时没办法剧烈行动。
明明该是我感谢才对。小姐，你不要擅自插入别人的对话中呀。总之，我的宝贝们就拜托你们2位了。
With the explanation, you learned that the Eerie Lands were a name for the forest on the southeast of Marigold Town. Also, where you two first met. Lilith seemed particularly excited when mentioning this.
原本这里应该是没什么魔物的，不 过因为黑雾扩散的原因，许多森林深处的魔物也跑到这边了呢。
Oh, like mist. You thought you had finally had a chance to ask about this unfamiliar term. Why had you kept forgetting to ask? Whatever, that's not important.
你可以将其理解为一种病毒。人类一旦被黑雾感染，就会癫狂、胡言乱语，乃至过激伤人。
That's not very good.
更详细的，其实我也不太清楚。不过，遭到黑雾感染的魔物被称为隐化魔物。
Shadow-touched monsters.
这些魔物比普通的凶多了，如果被它们伤到，很有可能也会感染。
Ooh. Black mist. Somewhere in the depths of your memory, there seemed to be an image of such pitch black bottomless fog enveloping you. Wait a second. Wasn't that when I melted from that one time? Seeing you maintain your silence, Lilith softened her tone.
你也不用太担心了，我可以保护你哦。
It's real kind, Lilith, real kind. I appreciate it.
毕竟我的剑术还算不错啦。
Yeah, look at that sword, sick. Indeed, you've seen Lilith's fighting style, elegant, graceful, and explosively powerful movements. Though you hadn't seen any other adventurers fight, you instinctively sensed that Lilith was probably a genius in combat.
除了哥布林之外，还是有蛮多魔物生活在这里的。
Goblins. You nodded. Like these adorable round monsters that had suddenly appeared before you and Lilith. Oh, it's pouring. Wait, it's pouring? What are these? A bowlin? What even are these little things? Adorable round monsters just randomly appeared out of nowhere? Okay. Stab. Lilith, use your blade dance. 1 HP. 4 damage. Man, those guys are weak. Oh gosh. Feel bad attacking these guys. That was just overkill. I gained health from that. Okay, Lilith, get this guy. Oh. Wrong one. There we go. Gosh. Flips hitting me. Pew! It's not dead yet. Lilith, you gotta finish it off. I keep hitting the wrong one. There we go. Your sword was covered in pouring slime. You gripped the hilt and shook it, trying to clean it off. Yeah, those were just little slimes. The way you had held your sword, the feeling of fighting alongside someone. And those three words lingering in your mind before you woke. Morphean paradox. Lilith, do you know about the Morphean paradox? Oh! Lilith stared at you, lost in thought for a moment, then walked towards you. The shrinking distance made you instinctively step back. You stepped on a protruding rock that and nearly stumbled.
从最开始你就在提这3个字呢。
Indeed I have.
你真的什么都不记得了吗？
Yeah, I don't really remember anything. Like, nothing. Nothing at all. 0. You shook her head, confirming Lilith's question. Yeah, unless you're talking about the previous game, then yes, I do remember. But about my life, no.
但你却记得逐梦者。
What do you mean I remember the Morphean paradox? Unless I'm the Morphean paradox. Originally, I'm pretty sure I am. I'm pretty sure I'm the Morphean paradox.
没关系，我跟你保证过的，会帮你找到逐梦者，
I love this music so much.
找回你的记忆。
Lilith took a step back, restoring the distance between them.
唉，也别失望嘛。虽然你什么都不记得了，不过打起魔物来就有一手呢。
I'm pretty good at fighting monsters. Lilith said this while gently patting your shoulder. A somewhat familiar, high-pitched female voice cut through your conversation.
所以我们当初为什么要连夜赶路啊？该死的波灵，从我们的货物上滚开！
Sounds like the adventurers escorting the cargo had run into trouble, huh?
亚运行程卡得这么紧，不走夜路根本没办法按期交付啊！要是延误了货物交付，那群琥珀天平的混蛋们绝对会直接把我们放到他们的天平上，让按重量卖掉。
Sounds like we're going to get another fight. Catching the keywords, you and Lilith exchanged your glance and hurried towards the source of the voices.
啊！我新买的防具被搞得黏糊糊的，好恶心！
哎，我再给你买新的，现在先想办法离开这儿。
该死的，我这被你也粘住，动不了了。
How many slimes were there? Through the gaps in the trees, you could see a group of round monsters of varying shapes, making cute pouring sounds while mercifully attacking the two adventurers. What? It seemed you successfully completed the first half of the commission. But were you sure you wanted to rush out and help right now? Yeah, I'd help them. Seeing the two adventurers you'd briefly met before about to be defeated by the pourings, you didn't hesitate to raise your blade and charge forward so fast that Lilith didn't even have time to say anything. And pourings let go of the adventurer. Enter battle. Gosh, they look even cuter than before. They have ears now. They're pink too. Okay, Lilith. Bam! Nope, that was my attack. Now we're at Lilith's attack. Let's do... Oh yeah. I feel bad for killing them because they look really cute. That one just heal. They're healing. They're really smart. Okay, I don't think that one survived. Okay, let's do bam. Come on, little slime. They're just healing. They're not even attacking. Stab. I've defeated you, slime. I win. The two rescued adventurers thanked you profusely, except for the male adventurer who grabbed your hand and shook it vigorously.
我就知道你是个好人，太感谢了！你又一次让我们避免了被洛马克，和洛马克破产的风险。
哦，
哎，对了，我叫安德，他就是洛马克。今后在进展镇上有事尽管来找我们，我们一定会帮忙的。
You explain the situation you encountered in the front of Guild Service Center.
哎呀，我就说你走得太慢了，搞得艾琳差点来找我们。
哎，我的精力没有你那么充沛，已经连续工作1周了。
为了最新的家用魔导器，我可是在为我们的生活质量而奋斗呢。
我明白的，我也会努力的。我们快把货物送回去吧，不然天黑了还没送到，委托金肯定要折价。是的呢，2位帮我们省下了一大笔赔偿金。
God, he mentioned his pay getting docked.
琥珀天平的商人应该等急了，我们就先走一步了。
You watch the two of them leave.
总之，我们的第一个委托，应该算是委托吧。
Yeah, yes, if you count as a commission.
完成的很顺利呢。
Yeah, it went pretty good. We had to kill some cute slimes, but that's
趁着还没有更多的魔物被吸引过来，我们得赶紧离开，找一处方便生活的地方。
Yeah, let's make a fire.
我可以给你做一些专供野外冒险者的特色美食哦。
Really? Cuisine? Whoa, that looks so cool. I love that. You hadn't walked very far before luckily finding a spot suitable for camping.
这个地方不错，背风有水源， 而且应该不会被袭击，可以放心的过一晚了。
Thank gosh. She grinned and waved the pouring meat at you. Though meat was generous, it looked more like a lump of translucent jelly that probably wouldn't sit well. Oh, we're eating the cute slimes. I didn't know we could eat them.
咬起来 QQ 弹
Oh my
弹，
gosh, I
软
love
中带韧，
this.
划过喉咙的时候，更是像果冻一样丝滑无阻呢。
Dude, this looks awesome. I really like this.
相信我，只要吃过一次，你就忘不掉这种感觉了。
Look, it's dead. Between the flickering flames, Lilith threaded the so-called pouring meat onto a whittled stick. Her movements were gentle, as if she were doing something very important. This is so cute. Love it. Because of your helmet's obstruction, you moved almost to the edge of the campfire to get a better view.
别凑那么近，会被烟熏到眼睛的。
But you can't see clearly from far away.
是因为头盔的关系？那摘下来试试。
Am I gonna take off my helmet and look like handsome Squidward? That makes sense. So you gently lift the helmet, trying to remove it. At that moment, a sharp tearing sensation rips through your neck. Intense pain made you break out into a cold sweat. You grabbed the helmet's edge, but even a slight tug and a sharp tearing sensation through your neck, you had abandoned the idea.
没事吧？你还好吗？不好意思，我不知道头盔是无法摘下的。
I didn't know the helmet could be removed either. I didn't know the helmet couldn't be removed either. Oh my, am I like the freaking headless knight or something? That's what I turn into later on. I'm fine, but strangely, I've never thought about taking it off before. Normally, you wouldn't feel a thing no matter how hard you fell. But right now, the armor felt like part of your own flesh. Removing it forcefully would be like cutting off a piece of yourself.
没事就好，既然你喜欢，就这样戴着也不错。话说回来，之前的提议考虑好了吗？和我一起组建工会吧。
Form a guild together. We can have our own guild. That'd be pretty
有了
sick.
工会，我们就可以接委托，期间不断提升工会声望，最终一定可以认识到形形色色的朋友。
That'd be pretty cool.
这样一来，不管是逐梦者还是妓女，都手到擒来。
Bet we will track them down.
而且，我们也要挣钱吃饭嘛，你觉得呢？
I think it's a good idea. The girl busied herself tidying up the campfire and the monster's remains, waiting for your answer. Her words are like a stone dropped into a well, sending ripples through your heart, but it churned water. You can't find the answers you're looking for. Lilith doesn't push the subject, turning her gaze back to the campfire.
波林肉只需要稍微烤一烤，让肉的表面焦化就可以吃啦。
Slime meat. That is a really funny term to eating slime.
就像溏心蛋一样，蛋白柔嫩，蛋黄刚刚凝固时最为美味。
What's that face?
好啦，来吃吃看吧。
Okay, I'll try it. You look at the skewer of slime meat, pushing your hand. Its surface charred and black from the smoke. You haven't eaten it yet, but you already feel like it's going to be hard to swallow. Eat the slime meat. Thinking about your dream becoming a great adventure and the hardships you might face in the future, you steel yourself, close your eyes, and take a big bite of the slime. Your teeth meet slight resistance at first, but then quickly break through with brute force, cutting through this semi-solid texture and clamping together. You bit off a chunk of the pouring meat, silky and jelly-like, without any help from your tongue. It melted on and slid down your stomach. Other than the bland taste from the lack of seasoning, you can hardly find any faults with it. The taste is actually pretty good.
我就知道你会喜欢的。
Oh guys, apparently I love eating slimes now. With you and Lilith combined effort, the last traces of the slimes in this world are soon wiped clean. flame, yeah, slimes are wiped clean in our stomachs. The flame dances before your eyes, stretching and warping your and little shadows across the forest clearing. Oh, I love the backgrounds. After a day's journey, weariness washing over you like a tide. Lilith wraps her thin cloak tighter and curls up like a cat afraid of the cold. Reach out, drape your cloak over Lilith, stay quiet and keep watching silently. You unfasten your cloak and gently lay it over Lilith's shoulders. You move slightly, but she seemed to sense something. Murmuring softly, you lean in, trying to catch her words. Morphean paradox. I still don't know if that's... I'm pretty sure I'm the Morphean paradox, I think. Lilith buries her face in your cloak. Her voice fades away. The firelight illuminates her unguarded face, watching her sleeping features bathed in warm light. Something in you stirs, as if brushed by a feather. Form me a guild with Lilith, maybe. That's actually a pretty good idea. That's what I said. The night is long, and whether or not you reached out, this moment of silence and closeness has already seeped into the cracks of your memory. The flames still dance, and then tomorrow is a new day. I don't know what that says. Warm blood trickled down from your forehead, carrying a metallic sweetness like rust as it slid past your nose, pulling a dark red puddle at your feet. What am I remembering? I don't think this is... Oh! You looked down at the pool of blood. You saw not only your bloodstained helmet, but also your shadow. Well, also a shadow standing behind you, appearing from nowhere. It's evil Lilith! Its face was blurred beyond recognition, yet its lip moved slowly. You fought through the piercing buzz in your head, and finally made out those words. The forest of silver shallots. It's evil Lilith! And the Morphean paradox should never have existed. I will banish every last one of you. Like evil Lilith. Oh, you jolted awake. Last night's campfire had died out. A hazy morning light shrouded everything around you. The sky not yet fully bright. You rub your forehead, your vision still clouded with drowsiness. The Morphean paradox? What exactly is that? Suddenly, a face appeared right in front of you, pulling your consciousness completely out of your dream. It was just a dream.
早上好，来，莉莉丝的今日特供饮品完成了。
What? Little special. There's no music. I thought there would be music. It's like really eerie right now. Here, what is Lil's special drink? What is that? A warm cup was pressed in your hands. Its heat smooths away the cold sweat on your palms, making you instinctively grip it tighter.
只要喝一口，再顽固的噩梦也会乖乖溜走哦。
Ooh. The warm tea carried a citrus-like sweetness with a hint of spice, sliding down from your parched tongue into an empty stomach. Warmth spread through you, and the grassy aroma seemed to dissipate, the fog lingering in your mind. Ooh.
怎么样，是不是舒服多了？要再来一杯吗？
Yeah, I do want another cup. You handed the cup back, watching Lilith added fresh lemongrass leaves. The leaves swirled gently in the tea, releasing a faint green trace. That color was as vibrant as new spring buds, carrying a lively fragrance. So different from the blood red in your dream. Maybe it wasn't just a dream. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a dream. It might be a vision. In the dream, someone mentioned the Morphean paradox and the force of silver shallots. Who am I really? Were those my memories? Those could be my memories also. After hearing this, Lilith chuckled softly and handed you a refilled cup.
失忆对你来说并不一定是坏事。
Wait, how?
也许是触发了你身体的某种自我保护机制。
I love the music. I choose to lose my memories to protect myself?
说到底，记忆并不总是记录真实，它们被影响、重启，
Guess so.
最后变成了无聊的回溯叙事。 充斥着符号的建构，维持着误认。一笔勾销的感觉也不错吧
Yeah.
而且支撑你存在、继续活动的记忆，不是保存得很完好吗？
She had a point. You don't only lost your memories of events, you still remember how to speak and live. It's true. Thanks for the comfort. Thanks for the comfort. I feel a bit better. You think, Lilith, and she nodded at you with a smile.
说起来，之前的提议考虑好了吗？
By the way, have you thought about your proposal? Huh? Proposal? Lilith leaned closer to you, her hair tips brushing against your cheek.
要不要和我一起组建工会呢？
Ah, yes. The guild, yes. After a night of thinking, you'd already come to your own answer about this proposal. You have a choice. You have actual choices for this part? Why did you want to become an adventurer? Why would you go this far to help me? I still don't know who you are. I agree, I accept. Refuse, I won't. Oh. Ooh. Obviously, I won't refuse. Okay. I want to ask, why did you become an adventurer? Speaking of which, why did you want to become an adventurer?
要成为冒险者的原因嘛。
The girl lowered her head in thought, seemingly organizing her words.
来，吸气，然后和马车经过的所有路途一起，轻轻呼出去。
That's a pretty good goal, you know? Like, why you became one, you know? Defeat the Demon Lord and bring peace back to Silver Shallots? That's a good goal. Defeat the Demon Lord? Lilith slowly walked up to you.
魔王拉哈贝率领着魔王军在前线与人类进行着旷日持久的战争，
Who is Lahape?
而我要成为最强的冒险者，亲手击败魔王，然后赢回属于人们的和平与欢呼。这不就是最好的冒险故事吗？
Yeah, that's a really good adventure story. Why would you go this far to help me? Why me? I can't remember who I am, and my skills aren't anything impressive. Why would you go willing to help? Why would you be willing to help someone like me?
每个人都有自己的独特之处，不要总是否定自己，或者标签化自己了。
True.
一个失去记忆的异乡人，还穿着这件脱不下来的铠甲，这本身不就又神秘又有趣吗？
That is pretty mysterious and interesting, yeah.
你要相信，你就是这个世界的主角。只要你心中认定自己是，那你就一定是。心理暗示的作用很强大哦。
Okay, guys, we need to make mindset. Okay, we're the protagonist of the world. Okay, protagonist. We're the main character, guys. Main character energy. Okay.
当然，帮助你的最大动机是，我想要那么做。我就是希望可以和你一起组建工会，一起冒险。
That's a pretty good motivation. Going on cool adventures together. That's pretty rad. You know, it'd be really cool. Fighting a dragon. That'd be pretty cool. Like a mountain or something in the distance. That'd be pretty neat.
还有比这个更重要的理由吗？
Is there any more reason more important? No, I don't think so. I still don't know who you really are. You're not from around here, are you? Where'd you come from?
确实不是。我是从银葱之森的西北部来的，
The west part?
那边离圣辉堡比较近。哦，不过我并非伊赛亚教教徒。严格来说。
Oh. So what were you doing before you came here? I see. So what were you doing before you came here? I want to ask that one.
之前呀，我一直都有在练习剑术呢。因为有想保护的人呀。
Lilith blinked slowly, looking very pleased. Someone she wants to protect. She's been practicing her sword skills because she wanted to protect someone. Who exactly is the Eastside Faith?
是一群信奉创世女神伊赛亚的教徒们建立的教派，每天都在致力于吸收新的教徒。
哦，
他们很神秘，我也只见过几个传教士，具体的我也不是很清楚了。
Lilith's voice grew less confident. Looking at her, you understood she didn't know much about the current state of the Eastside Faith either. About the Holy Radiance Citadel? What kind of place is the Holy Radiance Citadel?
据说是女神降临的地方，那群信徒在那边造了伊赛亚女神像，并在终年被冰雪覆盖的圣灰山上建了城堡。
Huh. Who can prove that goddess actually descended there?
不知道，但那些家伙似乎掌握了不少魔法，没人会对这种问题穷追不舍。
Okay.
你可别当面问他们这种问题哦。
I see. Of course I'm gonna fill it. Do a guild. I misclick. Horrible. You seem to have no other choice, and beyond that, you had a gut feeling. I don't know why, but when I'm with you, I feel like everything will work out, so I accept. Thank you for the invitation. Lilith smiled with her eyes narrowing, looking as if she'd known all along you would agree.
那从现在开始，我们就是同伴了，对吧？
Right. Yes. Companions. The word echoed in your heart, yet it felt as though there were a thin line of mist between you and its meaning. Lilith gently pulled your head into her embrace. Dude, it looks so good. Her white hair cascaded like a flowing snow onto your shoulder. A silver breastplate and that small space seemed to block out all the noise from the world. Only her heartbeat and warmth silently seeped through the armor. I didn't have enough time to read! It had a thing! No. Her voice was soft yet clear.
这是
This is something
莉
between
莉
Lilith.
丝与你之前会做的事。好啦，该去干点正事了。我们去服务中心办理工会手续吧。
God, I'm so upset. I panicked because I saw how fast that little timer thing was going. I can't read that fast. I'm gonna have to go back in the recording and look what it said. Actually, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Never mind. You guys can go back and look what it was. I don't know what I clicked. I hope I clicked the right one. I really do. It's time to move on though. You and Lilith walked in silence for a while, but she didn't seem to mind. Accompanied by Lilith humming, you soon arrived at the service center entrance. You seemed to be bored by the window. And on the other wall near the reception area, there were even signs about service ratings and compliant channels. It was much livelier than you'd imagine.
这里虽然叫做工会服务中心，但它实际上也承办一些便民服务，比如给居民开具通行信息、更换补办证件之类的。
Ah. Beside adventurers, there are also some residents in ordinary clothes, and everyone seemed to get along well.
啊，两位热心的冒险者，请留步。我就知道你们一定会来这里的。
You again. The amber scales merchant who hired you from before made his way through the cloud with unhurried steps, approaching a warm greeting.
多亏了二位，我的货物才能如期到手。
You're welcome.
这份引荐书就当是我的谢礼，我想你们应该用得上。
What is it?
有了我们琥珀天平的推荐，工会在注册金额上多少会给你们一些优惠。
A discount? The moment you heard discount, your eyes lit up. You quickly extended your hand to receive the letter of Introduction from the merchant. This is great. We really needed something like this. You looked up your gaze, sweeping over the merchant's crisp, expensive outfit. Bag was so smooth it didn't have a single wrinkle. And a thought quietly flashed through your mind. Ask the merchant to invest in you. Oh, never mind. Okay, I know this is like a this is a weird place to end it. I'm gonna end it off here, okay? Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed part 2. Okay, I have been having a blast. This is so much fun. I really am so happy with how this is going, and also the background just looks so good. I can't get over it. And the music, of course. The backgrounds and the music. And just everything about this. And new question, little board things. Everything's just so nice. I love it all. So, thank you guys for, watching and stuff. So, I'll catch you guys in part 3 of NOexistenceN of Morphean Paradox.